Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Jyotirmayananda Society. We focus on spirituality, our journey to self realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring the book The Art of Positive Feeling by Swami Jyotirmayananda, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. We are currently covering the secrets of purifying the mind and the elements of integral yoga. Wisdom, also known as Jnana Yoga, inquire into who am I and discover the nature of the self under the guidance of a spiritual teacher. Gain an insight into the fact that you are not this body, mind, and senses. You are not this passing personality. The true self in you is universal, all pervading, one, and non dual. You are vast like the sky. So, why should you be enchanted by the passing clouds of worldly glory? You are profound like the ocean. Why should you be constantly agitated by the frisking of the little fish of desire? Listen, reflect, and meditate. Assert your essential nature. Elevate your mind. Do not entertain thoughts that are degrading, desires that are humiliating, and concepts of life that are founded on ignorance. You are the architect of your own destiny. You are not an accidental product of material elements. Just as every wave has its identity in the ocean and every patch of blue has its identity in the sky, your real identity is Brahman or the Absolute. You are the ruler of your circumstances, the designer of your personality, and the molder of the world that you see around you. In fact, you are the only reality. Next is selfless service or karma yoga. Selfless service is one of the most powerful and effective aids in the purification of mind. Through karma yoga, you allow your energies to be utilized in a dynamic way. When your energies are not well utilized, you are inclined to tamas or inertia, negativity, and dullness. When you are tamasic, your mind becomes like a transistor radio tuned to discordant music that emanates from so many other negative minds. When you keep your mind involved in performing actions that inspires and purifies, then you rise beyond the negative sentiments that cloud your mind. You begin to realize that the things that created anger, hate, and jealousy in your heart mean nothing. Karma Yoga is a process of spiritualizing all activities with the understanding that your entire life can become an artistic process leading to self realization. Imbued with this understanding, a Karma Yogi converts every aspect of his work into an act of meditation and prayer. A karma yogi develops the attitude of renouncing or surrendering the fruit of action without looking for an egoistic reward or caring whether someone else is there to appreciate his actions. He performs his duties to the best of his ability with an internal sense of integrity. Although he makes the effort to be successful in every project, even if his actions do not yield the expected outcome, he will continue to perform his duties with patience. By not being attached to the fruits of action, he is able to stay balanced in gain and loss and will not be heartbroken over the vicissitudes of life. The human heart is constantly pressured by the urge to discover its oneness with the divine self through acts of goodness, kindness, generosity, self effacing love, and magnanimity. As a karma yogi, an aspirant cultivates this urge in order to attain mental purity and to move on to the heights of spiritual realization. An aspirant must not let the vision of harmony and oneness be dissipated because of the illusions of give and take that sustain the practical realities of life. He must give with utter humility and receive with a spirit of uplifting love proceeding from the divine self. His giving is an expression of his divine love, and his receiving is an acceptance of a divine blessing. Acts of goodness must be like an aroma emanating from a blooming soul. You should not even be aware at the egoistic level of your acts of goodness done to others. An interesting story is told about a sage who, by the force of his austerities, deserved a heavenly boon. The angels insisted on giving the boon of miraculous powers to him, but he pleaded that the boon should rather be given to his shadow. As a result, the shadow of the sage worked wonders in the world while he himself remained oblivious of all the good that proceeded from him. This is the secret art of doing the utmost good to one and all. Give abundantly with love and with humility. Be a dynamic servant of humanity. Share all that you have with others. Share your very being with all. Do not be miserly. Do not keep your knowledge, your wisdom, and your talents locked up in the confines of your own little self. Fling open the doors of your mind, just as imprisoned air blends with the joyous breeze, so too allow yourself to blend with the breeze of cosmic life and be free. Next is devotion or bhakti yoga. For karma yoga to be perfect, it should blend with devotion or bhakti. As you pray to God and practice repetition of mantra and devout meditation, you develop an awareness of the sweetness of divine love and your mind gathers strength. When the stream of divine love begins to flow in your heart, it washes away all impurities and the subtlest traces of anger, jealousy, hatred, and greed are eliminated. Bhakti Yoga teaches you to offer your ego and mind and all your sentiments to God and allow divine love to develop. Each time a negative sentiment asserts within your mind, offer it to God. O Lord, the mind is yours, the ego is yours. This negative sentiment is here, but I don't want it. I can't do anything about it at this moment, so I offer it all to you. Bhakti Yoga also gives a new dimension to human love. As insight into divine love grows, you realize that all human expressions of love are like sparks, while divine love is the real fire. When you love God in every relationship, human love becomes profound. Without love of God, your love for people remains shallow. That love is based on moha or delusion and raga or attachment. It binds you to another person, yet you never feel secure. However, if you have the understanding that God is the innermost source of love and that divine love is ever present and available within your heart, then you will always enjoy a state of fundamental security. Divine love does not come and go, it is always there as an inexhaustible fountain of strength and sweetness. With this, we conclude our satsang for today. This is Swami Nikhilananda, and tomorrow we will continue this beautiful journey of purifying our mind. Hari Om Tat Sat.